Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about how do your parents view you, okay? So pile number one, you're going to be the green adventurine crystal. Pile number two, you're going to be the red jasper crystal. And pile number three, you're going to be the smoky quartz crystal. So again, pile number one, green adventurine. Pile number two, red jasper. And pile number three, smoky quartz. Okay. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the crystal that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Pawan! Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number one, you picked the green adventurine crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number one, how do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? My pile number one. Okay, so what do we have here for you? We have second house, resources. They view you as somebody who's responsible. They're very impressed by what you're very able to accomplish on your own. You're resourceful. You may have Taurus in your chart. Okay, but they definitely view you as somebody who's resourceful, responsible, reliable. How do your parents view you? Wow. How do your parents view you, my pal? Number one. There's a card that's already flipped over. Wow, we have the King of Pentacles. Definitely resourceful, abundant, reliable, independent with the King of Pentacles. I'm gonna like your mother is impressed with your ability to save up money. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. Guys, abundance. So it could definitely be an earth sign. We have Taurus here, but with the abundance energy, with the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, your parents, they view you as somebody who is definitely abundant, who's skilled, a master at your craft. With the Eight of Pentacles, they definitely view you as a perfectionist, extremely patient too, because maybe it took you a long time to get there. We have the Sun card, Leo energy. Very successful, flamboyant. I feel like your parents are very proud of you, even if they don't say it, but they are proud of your success, the abundance that you acquired throughout your life. Some of you may have graduated with honors or like, you know, university, college, whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna like you graduate with honors, or you're on top of your class, or like work. When it comes to work, you may be like a supervisor, a manager, you hold a leadership position, and your parents are very proud of you. How do your parents view you? Yeah, they definitely view you as successful. What's the card that flew over. We have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands can represent burden, but it could also represent responsibility. So I'm getting like your parents definitely view you as somebody who's extremely responsible, but at times you take on more than you could bear or more than you need to, like other people's issues or problems, or yeah, burdens with the Ten of Wands. So this is how your parents, they view you, as like being extremely responsible, but sometimes overextending yourself to others. We have Temperance. Okay, it says the keeper of the whale. So I'm getting like with this energy, with the Temperance energy, this is Sagittarius vibes, like Sagittarius energy. So we have fire and earth. So you your parents definitely view you as somebody who is fiery but even tempered. Okay, you do have that fiery side to you. You're driven, but you know how to temper your aggression. Okay, so well-balanced individual. This is how your parents, they view you. Maybe when you were a child, you used to be very active, or it was kind of hard for your parents to tame you or to make you calm down. You were hyperactive, I'm getting type of energy, whether you are a woman or a man watching here, but they're very proud of you for being able to calm down, to cool yourself down, or to manage your emotions. Wow, I can't even speak, guys. Manage your emotion in a respectful way, or like in a calm manner, even tempered. This is what I'm getting here. Wow, somebody doesn't want me to talk. We have the Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, stable. They're very proud of you. I'm getting like a proud energy. Even if they don't tell you that, they are very proud of you. Impressed. Like very impressed. Okay. How do your parents view you, my pal number one? How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Highly intuitive. Okay, with the High Priestess. Mystical. I don't know why I heard foreign, but they definitely view us highly spiritual. Maybe you branched out. Maybe you come from a religious family, but you chose spirituality instead of religion. I feel like your parents, maybe they were not really accepting of your religious or your spiritual beliefs because they're religion, but I'm getting like they understand it now. Okay, even if they don't like it, they understand it. Okay, so how do your parents view you, my pal number one? Wow, we have the Seven of Wands. I'm getting like they view you as having strong boundaries. You're not easily swayed or easily manipulated. Yeah, like strong will. That's how they view you. Very powerful. How do your parents view you, my pal number one? How do your parents view you? Wow, we have Death. Scorpio energy. Transformative, resilient. Okay, this is how your parents, they view you. Maybe you've gone through a lot of obstacles and challenges in your life growing up. Maybe life was like a little bit difficult. Maybe you were bullied when you were younger, but you overcame that. You did not let like people bullying you stop you from accomplishing your dreams. You're definitely a go-getter. This is how your parents view you, but definitely resilient. This is the energy I'm getting here with the Death card. Okay. How do your parents view you, my pal number one? How do your parents view you, my pal number one? How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? Yeah, there's too many cards coming out all at once. How do your parents view you? Just one, please. Just one. Thank you. We have the Tower. Okay. Unexpected change. You did a complete 180. Wow. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Unexpected change. Like your parents don't recognize you anymore. Like, and it's like a good way, not like where You've changed for the worse, you changed for the better. This is why I'm gonna like, they're impressed. How do your parents view you? Yeah, you see King of Pentacles again, guys. Abundant, stable, financially stable, self-sufficient. Maybe you were depending on them for a long time and you finally got on your feet. Maybe your parents didn't think that you were going to get on your feet, that you were always going to depend on them. We have the star here. Okay, original. That's how they view you. Different. You may be different from your siblings. Extremely different. Maybe you could have been like the outcast or the black sheep. Okay, or like you didn't fit in with your siblings or something like that, or you didn't really get along with your siblings. Okay. How do your parents view you? Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. Emotionally intelligent. Yeah, this is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Cups. Emotionally intelligent. We have the Ace of Cups. Very loving. Okay. I feel like you're the one that was the most loyal to your family. Like you stayed around your family the longest. Maybe your siblings, they left the nest very early, like maybe 18, 19. Maybe you stayed with your parents until like you were like 25, 26, or even in your 30s. I'm getting like, this is what I'm getting here. This is how your parents, they view you as very loyal. How do your parents view you? Maybe that's why they thought that you were always going to depend on them. But I feel like the minute that you branched out, you moved out, you were able to spread your wings properly and spread your wings and stand on your own 2 feet with the Seven of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. They definitely view you as somebody who brings a lot of luck, or you're lucky. They feel like you're very lucky. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. So one thing that your parents, they definitely love about you is that you know how to choose your battles wisely with the Five of Swords. You don't engage in unnecessary drama. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting like, yeah, with the Ace of Swords is the truth, clarity, honesty. This is how your parents view you. You're a very honest individual. How do your parents view you? How do your parents? Wow, the High Priestess again, guys. Wow, highly intuitive, mystical. That's how they view you, especially your mom. I don't know, I'm getting that, but your mom definitely, she views you as highly mystical. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh well, that not again, but this, we have the King of Pentacles twice, the Queen of Pentacles. You have a really good balance of feminine and masculine energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles, abundant. Your parents definitely view you as somebody who's abundant, or you're about to be like, they, out of all your siblings, they feel like you will be the one who will be the most successful. This is how they view you with the Ace of Pentacles. When it comes to your finances, when it comes to your career, they feel like you will be the most successful one. Yeah. The Emperor, boss. This is how your parents view you. Are you having like great leadership qualities, great leadership skills, very stable. It's unexpected to them with the Tower. They were not expecting like, oh yeah, maybe they downplayed you, or like I said, you may have felt left out, or you may have felt like different or singled out from your siblings because you were different. You had different beliefs, different ways of doing things. You were not following, like, I feel like you're not following the path that your parents set out for you. You followed your own path, and maybe like at one point in time you guys were not seeing eye to eye. That's what I'm getting like with the Tower. Yeah, they view you as very confident, a pioneer, a leader with the Queen of Wands, extremely fiery, driven, self-confidence, discipline here. This is what I'm getting here. This is how your parents view you, yeah, as being very successful, or on the verge of being very successful with the Six of Wands. They celebrate you behind closed doors, but they will never tell you in your face. Maybe because they, like, I feel like maybe they didn't believe in you, or like they were not supportive of your dreams. I feel this is what I'm getting here. And a lot of you have followed your dreams and you have become very successful because the King of Pentacles is here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles twice. Like there's a lot of Pentacles energy. So a lot of abundance. And it says here, second house, resources, this money, Taurus energy. Okay. So how do your parents view you? Wow, guys. Empress. Wow. Glow up. Abundant. Master manifester. Extremely beautiful inside and out. I feel like they feel... I'm gonna like your parents kind of feel some type of way for not being supportive when they had the chance, when you were around. It's like they want to apologize for that. I'm getting... Okay. They feel like they were not as like supportive as they should have been to you. We have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, like wish fulfillment, like having your desires. How do your parents view you? Yeah, we have the Sun again. So very successful, abundant, healthy, vitality. Okay. How do your parents view you, my pal? Wow, we have the Ace of Swords. Honest, they view you as very honest, truthful. We have the Star again. Okay, very healing, original, like you're destined to be a star, or you're destined to be in the spotlight. This is how your parents view you. They see it now. They see your glow. They see your like basically they see your growth with the Star being here twice. And they also see the potential in you to become much greater than you are currently. This is how they view you. They know that you're destined for greatness. Okay, with the Star being here twice. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 1. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 1. Bye. Hi pal 2, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So my pal number 2, you picked the red jasper crystal, and this is going to be your reading. Okay, so if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings. Okay, so my pal number 2, how do your parents view you? How do your parents view you, my pal number 2? How do your parents view you? We have third house, communication. They view you as somebody who's a great communicator. I'm also getting like you guys may not be in communication, so they would love to be in communication with you again, or they feel like maybe the communication could be better. You're expressive. I'm getting like creative, artistic as well. Wow, we have the Sun that flew out of the deck. So they definitely view you as somebody who is flamboyant, full of life, exquisite. Okay. How do your parents view you? Wow, the Empress. Extremely beautiful, talented, artistic. I'm getting like the arts, or the art of communication. This is how your parents view you. Very communicative, or you may have like a beautiful voice. You could be a singer, but there's like a lot of like artistic energy that I'm getting for you, pal number 2. And your parents, this is how they view you. They feel like you should have continued on your path. If you wanted to be an artist, they feel like you should have continued with your artistry. Maybe some of you gave it up or something like that, or changed path. How do your parents view you? They feel like you're beautiful inside and out. Yeah, I'm just getting like they feel like they wish they could have communicated with you more. Like maybe you're always on the go and you don't really have time for them anymore. So they kind of miss you, I'm getting. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? Okay, we have the Strength. Leo, we have Leo twice, so they view as very strong. Wow, we have the Star. Like, yeah, they feel like you should be in the spotlight. Maybe some of you are already in the spotlight. You could be YouTubers, influencers. I'm getting like your parents definitely view as original. Star seed. Some of you, your parents could be spiritual as well, but they definitely view you as very courageous with the Strength card, strength of character, honorable. This is how your parents, they view you. How do your parents view you, my pal number 2? How do your parents view you? Wow, we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting like with the 4 of Swords, like putting something to rest. Like your parents feel like you're overextending yourself, or you may be doing too much or trying too many things at once, or like I'm getting like straining yourself. They feel like that's how they view you, as like doing a little bit too much or overextending yourself, not putting yourself first or taking care of your health. Yeah, they view you as very vulnerable with the Page of Cups, or innocent. Maybe the field that you're in, they feel like they're a little bit worried about you. This is what I'm getting here. So if you are in the spotlight, you know, a socialite, or you mingle around celebrities, or you're in like, yeah, you do, like I said, in the spotlight, YouTubers, they feel like you're vulnerable. You're in a vulnerable place. Is how they view you right now. Like they feel like they wanted to, like, I'm getting like your parents want to be around you a little bit more to support you or to guide you, but I feel like you're a little bit distant from them. How do your parents view you? Yeah, we have the Chariot, driven, disciplined, strong will. Yeah, 5 of Wands, a little bit combative, but they definitely view as ambitious, but I'm getting like a combative energy. Like maybe I feel like maybe you and your father clash a lot, because I feel like maybe you and your father could be the same sign or have similar energies. Like your father could be driven, disciplined, but maybe gives a lot of tough love, I'm getting, but they view as combative with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, like challenging at times. How do your parents view you, my pal number 2? How do your parents view you? Yeah, wow. Some of you walked away, like you're no longer in communication. They feel left behind. They view as being emotionally unavailable or emotionally detached. With the 8 of Cups, some of you walked away emotionally from your parents. You left the nest. It could have been like a long time, and you probably just never went back, or you don't really have that much time for them. Some of you don't even get along with them, but they're still keeping an eye on you. They could be keeping an eye on you online, watching you online on social media. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you, my pal number 2? Okay, so we have, wow, the Moon card. Okay, mysterious, secretive. This is how they view you, as being secretive with your personal life. I feel like maybe your public life, you know, like social media, you put yourself out there. That's what I feel like you could be a little bit vulnerable. But when it comes to what's going on in your personal life, they feel like you're being secretive. We have the 5 of Cups. I feel like there's like a little bit of sadness between you and your parents. Like I feel like you guys were not always seeing eye to eye. This is what I'm getting, like the energy of 5 of Wands. It was like a lot of argument, conflict, especially with your father. I'm getting like your dad maybe could have been controlling, domineering. I feel like, you know, tough love type of energy. There is like an element of sadness, and I feel like that's why your parents feel like you moved away, or you remove yourself from them because of that. Okay, how do your parents view you? Yeah, you see 8 of Swords, like worried, having anxiety. They feel like you're going through it on the low, but you're not telling anyone. Maybe when you were around them, you used to have a lot of anxiety. I really get like because of your father, the way that he, used to, like, he raised you with an iron fist, like very controlling, like you were not allowed to do a lot of things, like you weren't allowed to make certain decision. Maybe I feel like your dad may have invaded your privacy a lot when you were younger, and that's kind of like a reason why you had to move away. I feel like your mother tried to interfere, like tried to be like in between, but like maybe your father was very, yeah, like I'm dominant energy that I'm getting from your father. But with the Eight of Swords, this is how they view you, like having a lot of anxiety. You could be like, maybe they're worried that you may be anxious, but I feel like because you moved away from them, you're doing better. Like, because you don't have to worry, you don't have nobody, like hovering over you. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Maybe your father used to hover over you a lot, and that's another reason why you probably moved away. Okay, and you stayed away. Yeah, they view you as having a lot of anxiety. Nine of Swords, stressed out. This is how they view you, but you may not even be stressed out. Yeah, we have the Sun card. Like, I feel like you're doing very well for yourself. You're happy. Like, I'm getting like they feel like you're covering it up. Like, your happiness is like a front. Really, you're in the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords energy. That's how your parents view you. How do your parents view you? Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands, like always on the go. I feel like you moved away from your parents. Like, you guys are not in the same city, same states or province. Okay, I'm getting like you're far, like you're always moving. I'm getting like your parents view you as being transformative with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, but I'm getting like a vulnerability with the Page of Cups coming out twice. How do your parents view you, my pal number 2? How does your parents view you? But yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. They definitely view you as self-sufficient though. Like, when it comes to your finances, you're doing well. That's how they view you, as being good. You're stable. You're not really depending on them. You're not really calling them for anything. It's like ever since you left the house, you left the nest, you've been doing much better. Yeah, they view you as defensive with the Seven of Wands. And we have the Ten of Swords, like abrupt ending. You cut them off like without a warning. I feel like you cut off your parents. Like, that's the energy I'm getting here. Especially with the Eight of Cups that came out before. Now the Ten of Swords is confirming the energy I'm getting. Especially if you guys are not seeing eye to eye with the Five of Wands. Like, there's conflict here with your parents. I'm really getting against your father. Some of you could be your mother, because maybe your mother was her masculine energy. But I'm getting like a father. Like your dad being controlling. An iron fist I'm getting. But with the Ten of Swords, like, you ended things abruptly with them. You blocked them. Some of you may have blocked your parents. Like, they can't call you. But some of them, they were watching you online. But like, or even if you didn't block your parents, you may not talk to them at all. Wow, there's a card I wanted to come out. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting like you pulled away your love with the Ten of Swords. How do your parents view you? Yeah, we have the Moon card again, like secretive. Like, this is how your parents view you, as being secretive, or like they're trying to figure out what's going on in your life, your personal life, because all they could see is what you show them online, like what you post online, but they don't know what's really going on behind closed door, and they just feel like you're being secretive. This is how they view you. Like, there's more to it. They're wondering if you're still having anxiety, but I'm really getting like the anxiety that you were feeling is because of your parents. It wasn't because like, other things were going on in your life. They were stressing you out. Okay, this is the energy that I'm getting here. How do your parents view you? Yeah, they view you as very successful with the Six of Wands. Like what you're getting a lot of public recognition with the Six of Wands. Like, publicly, they're seeing that. They're seeing your growth. Some of you, I'm really getting like you could be in the public eye, or whatever it is that you're posting online, based on what they're seeing, they view you as being very successful or abundant, or just in your prime, doing your own thing. How does your parents view you, my pal number 2? How does your parents view you? Yeah, like happy with the Three Cups. Like, you're happy with your friends. You're gaining some sort of popularity, accolades with the Three of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. Like, you gain some sort of clarity, or they gain some sort of clarity. Wow, the Star, guys, I'm telling you. We have the Star twice. This is how your parents view you, as the Star. Abundant. I'm getting like popularity. But they feel like, you know, with the Eight of Swords, like I said earlier, that it's a front, like it's only what they could see. They're trying to figure out what's really going on, okay? Like the things that people cannot see. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Your parents have views you as being selfish because you're putting yourself first. Yeah, especially your father, guys. I really getting like your father feels like you're being selfish for like cutting them off, for removing yourself from that situation, for ending things abruptly, for choosing putting yourself first because they were draining you. Yeah, you're being cold with the King of Swords, distant. This is how your parents view you, as being distant. With the King of Swords, like, you know, you don't want to have nothing to do with them. Or maybe you just don't want to talk to them right now. Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm really getting like the conflicted energy, fighting, feisty, like arguments with the Five of Wands, not seeing eye to eye, someone dominating the other. And I really feel like it's your father. Some of you could be your mother, like I said, in a masculine energy where she would always try to control what you like, what you want to do, what you wear. It's like it was overbearing, I'm getting. And that's another reason why you had to leave. Unfortunately, like you had to, because it was too much. This is the reason why you were having the anxiety. Okay, it wasn't because like you were anxious persons, because they were putting the anxiety on you. They were putting you, like they were stressing you out. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi pal 3, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So my pal number 3, you picked the clear quartz crystal, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3, how do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? My pal number 3, how do your parents view you? We have Leo, shine, powerful, resilient. I don't know why I heard extraordinary. You could be an only child, or you have like some of you, I'm getting twins. You have a twin, or you have another sibling. I'm not getting like a big family. I'm getting like 1 or 2. So like a only child, or you have another sibling, but you guys are totally different, even if you guys are twins. Okay, so how do your parents view you? We have the 9 of Cups. Oh, wish fulfillment, desires. Like I'm getting like your parents view you as getting your wish fulfillment, getting like able to manifest your desires into existence, a master manifester. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. Your parents view you as very resilient, powerful, strong will, and courageous. How do your parents view you? I just saw the 8 of Pentacles. How do your parents view you? Wow, we have the Queen, the King of Cups, emotionally mature, very responsible, emotionally intelligent. And we have the Ace of Swords, truthful, honest, very caring. I'm also getting with the Ace of Swords, blunt, cutthroat. This is how your parents, they view you. Like you don't like to sugarcoat anything. You don't beat around the bush. You say what you gotta say and you mean it. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? I'm getting like multitasker. Like you got a lot of things going on. Yeah, we have the King of Wands. Very mature for your age. That's how your parents they view you. Extremely responsible too. I'm getting like driven, self-sufficient, a pioneer. Like you may be the first in your family to graduate from college or university. You could be the first one to move out your house, like your parents' house. So you left the nest. You're the first one to leave the nest if you have a sibling. And if you left the nest, like if you don't have any siblings, I'm gonna like you may have left the nest early and you stayed away. Like, well, not because you didn't want to be around your parents, but you did not go back to your parents' house. Okay, you didn't have to get back on your feet. Like you were already responsible prior to leaving, so you were able to manage your affairs with a lot of maturity. This is what I'm getting here. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? Yeah, we have Justice, Libra energy, like you're a well-balanced individual. Okay, with the Justice energy, you have a lot of integrity. We have the Ace of Cups, very loving. This is how your parents they view you. Or you have a healthy amount of self-esteem. You have a strong character, healthy mindset. They're very proud of you and how you're conducting yourself out there in the world, how you're presenting yourself to the world. They're very proud of you for that. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? Okay, what do we have here? We have the Universe. This is the World card. Accomplished. This is how your parents they view you, as extremely accomplished. How do your parents view you? We have the Seven of Cups, and we also have the Ten of Pentacles, abundance. But the Seven of Cups could represent confusion, having a lot of options. So your parents definitely views you as somebody who has a lot of options. You have a lot of things going on for yourself, but they're afraid that because you have so many things going on at once that you may not be able to choose the right path or one path. Like they don't want you to be multitasking. This is why I heard multitasking, like you're doing too many things, you're juggling too many responsibilities all at once. This is how your parents view you. They feel like you need to tone it down a little bit, or just choose one thing and do one thing very well. But they're overall, I'm getting like they're very proud of you. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Like you may have continued some sort of family legacy, or maybe like if your father or your mother is a doctor, you decided to go into medicine or something like that, or nursing, or whatever it is. Like it's like a family tradition or something like that with the Ten of Pentacles that you followed, and your parents are very proud of you for doing that. Yeah, you see the Hierophant tradition. Your parents, they definitely view you as somebody who is wise beyond your years. Yeah, very traditional. I'm getting like you kept some sort of tradition. It doesn't have to be a career, but it's like some sort of family tradition that you kept. Yeah, I'm really getting like that vibe with the Hierophant. You're following the right steps, or you're following that the way that your parents reared you, how they raised you. I'm getting with the Hierophant, and they're very proud of you for that. For not, you know, doing certain things that like your honor. I'm getting like your parents, they feel like you're, I did say honorable earlier, like you're honoring your parents, and they're very proud of you for doing that. Okay, like you represent them well. How do your parents view you? My pile number 3. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? Wow, you see Six of Wands, very successful. I'm telling you, honorable. Okay, with the Six of Wands, successful, victorious, how they view you. Or you're on your way to victory, on your way to success. How do your parents view you? Yeah, they view you as somebody who's very generous with the Six of Pentacles, very giving. Some of you could do some sort of charity work. How do your parents view you? We have the Eight of Wands, transformative, action. Wow, action oriented. I can't speak. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you, my pal? Yeah, we have the Sun card again. No, I think it's only once. Do we have? No, that's not the Sun. That's the Chariot. Is it? Hold on. Oh, that's Strength. Sorry. I thought it was the Sun. So we have the Sun here. Leo energy again, guys. Very powerful energy. We have Leo 3 times because we have Leo here. We have Strength. This is Leo energy. And now we have the Sun Leo energy again. So definitely powerful. This is how your parents, they view you. Strong will, a beautiful personality. I'm getting like flamboyant. I did say that earlier. So I'm getting that with the Sun card. Very successful. This is how your parents, they view you. Positivity. A breath of fresh air. This is what I'm getting here. How does your parents view you? Wow, we have the Star, and I think we have the Star for all 3 piles. So overall, the collective, I'm getting like your parents view you as somebody who is destined to be great with the Star, influential. Okay, I'm getting like very creative. This is how your parents view you with the Page of Wands. Original, like there is no one in the family like you, or some who dresses like you, who thinks like you, who has chosen the path that you have decided to embark on. Like you're the only one. This is what I'm gonna like, you're the first to ever do it, the first to do something in the family, something different. How does your parents view you? How does your parents view you? Wow, the Strength card again, guys. Leo energy heavy. So you may have Leo in your chart, but very strong and courageous. This is how your parents view you, as influential as well. Yeah, the influence is here heavy because we have the Star and we have the Strength card twice. We have resilience with the Death card, transformative. How do your parents view you? Wow, we have the King of Cups. Emotionally stable, abundant, and balanced. This is how your parents view you. Emotionally intelligent. Okay. How do your parents view you? How do your parents view you? We have the Five of Cups, but it came out in reverse. Oh, some of you may have gone through some sort of heartbreak in the past with the Five of Cups, but it's in reverse now. You've healed. You don't cry over spilled milk. You're emotionally resilient. This is what I'm getting here. This is how your parents view you. Like a lot of resilience here. Emotional resilience. Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Your parents view you as somebody who is loyal, who is dedicated, who's meticulous, who pays attention to detail, extremely detail oriented, okay? How does your parents view you? How does your parents view you? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands, very stable. I keep getting honorable, honorable. That's the energy I'm getting here. How do your parents view you? We have the Two of Wands, okay? Somebody who is driven. Two of Wands is about making a decision, choosing a path. Okay, so I'm getting like your parents definitely view you as somebody who is driven, who is action oriented. Like you're not just talk, you also walk the walk. We have the Strength card again. So we have the Strength 3 times. 3 times. We have the Sun once, and we have Leo card once. So we have Leo energy heavy in this reading. So Leo is significant. Maybe you're the Leo or your parents are the Leo, but your parents admire your strength, your inner strength, okay? Your strength of character. They definitely view you as somebody who has a lot of power. We have the Hermit. Your parents view you as an introvert because a lot of you did it on your own. A lot of the growth that you have experienced and a lot of success that you have experienced in your life is due to your own merit. Okay, you did it on your own with the Hermit card. Okay, healthy, discipline. I'm getting like your parents view you as somebody who's extremely disciplined, not easily influenced. Wow, we have the Empress. Beautiful. You're stepping into your power with the Empress. Maternal, paternal, very healing. How does your parents view you? Like you're in your element now. You're all grown up. We have the Chariot, driven. Okay, this is how your parents, they view you, as extremely driven and disciplined, focused. How do your parents view you? My pal number 3. How does your parents view you? Yeah, they're with the Tower. It's like unexpected change. They're impressed with your growth, but they were not expecting that from you with the Tower. This is what I'm getting here. How does your parents view you? How does your parents view you? The Devil wanted to come out, but it didn't. Yeah, a pioneer, 3 of Wands, because we have the 2 of Wands, so decision making, and 3 of Wands is action oriented, actually taking the steps forward to make your dreams come true. And then we have the 4 of Wands, that's being established, you know, establishing yourself in the world, being solidifying yourself. So this is how your parents view you, as somebody who's extremely responsible too. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.